So a common question people have about psychotherapy is how much does it cost? A few things to keep in mind are that the cost of psychotherapy can vary between therapists and depending on what type of treatment you're receiving. But the three main costs of psychotherapy are money, time, and willingness to be emotionally vulnerable. The first one, of course, in terms of money, there can be a wide range in terms of how the fees for service per session, and some of those fees vary depending on your therapist's training. So are you seeing somebody who has a doctorate in clinical psychology, or are they a master's level therapist, so that if they have a higher level of training, obviously sessions will cost a bit more? Do they have a specific specialty or area that they focus on in terms of the types of clients they see or the treatment that they provide? The years of experience that they've had also can influence the cost of psychotherapy. And another thing to consider is the location where the services are being provided. So all of those things come together to influence the fee for service for psychotherapy, and are things to keep in mind as you're searching for a therapist that works for you. In terms of time, obviously being engaged in psychotherapy requires a commitment of your time within sessions and then in between as well. In my practice, a typical course of treatment would be 8 to 12 weekly 50-minute sessions of psychotherapy, followed up by potentially some booster sessions or follow-up sessions as needed. But frequency and duration of treatment can really vary based on client need and the therapist's services that are being provided. And then, of course, willingness to be emotionally vulnerable. In order for psychotherapy to be effective, it's important to trust in the relationship that you have with your provider and to feel comfortable to show your vulnerabilities and to be able to talk freely about the things that really are bothering you in order to be able to make improvements in those areas in your life. So those are the three main things to consider when we're considering the cost of psychotherapy, and really important to discuss those things, especially at the onset of any treatment plan or any work with any provider. And of course, there are many benefits to psychotherapy. There's the relief of symptoms. We can work together to find solutions to specific problems, and improved coping skills and improved relationships, an overall sense of well-being and health. So certainly the benefits far outweigh the costs, especially when we're thinking about our overall well-being and health and quality of life. In terms of accessing care, we really need to begin by evaluating our needs. What type of therapy am I looking for? What type of provider would I like to see? And then really thinking about what time and resources we have available to dedicate to the psychotherapy process. For people who are interested in psychotherapy, a great place to start in terms of looking for a referral is to ask family or friends or even your physician for recommendations. And then another great place to look, obviously, is online. There are some great directories online offered by likely your insurance company if you have insurance. If not, there's always Psychology Today or the American Psychological Association, where you can find really great specific information about all the different providers out there and the types of services that they offer. If you or a loved one is interested in psychotherapy services, please feel free to call us, email us, or visit our website to learn more.